Hello Sagittarius, welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie. This is your career and money reading for February 2021. So I can tell you this is not going to resonate with all of you. So please check out your Mars sign as well as your moon and your rising signs, and perhaps something there will fit. If not, just come back at another month to check out your reading. Okay, so you've got the card number 26, Dare to be happy. Dare to be happy. Dare to be bold as well. I mean, this guy is on a very thin line, balancing a woman on his back. So this is kind of like being a daredevil in itself. So it's telling you, dare to be happy. Although things may be a little gloomy at times, Sagittarius, with, money and career, just be happy. Maybe see life in a different perspective. Okay, yeah. You've got the card of the girl who's asleep, and there's a party going on in her head. There's 3 people in a tent, which is supposed to be the hat, playing in her head. We'll see where this takes us, because this could mean different things. So I'm just going to first focus on the tarot and see how this works out with this. All right, so let's go with tarot for Sagittarius for the month of February 2021. Okay, so you now are in the 8 of Swords position. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling tied up, bound. And there's a lot of heat in the background. Like there's a lot of commotion, drama going on in the background. Opposing obstacles. You have the 6 of Wands, so there's no recognition. You're not winning that battle yet. And the desires and aspirations is Temperance. You want things to be balanced again and, in a good place. And the sun is rising on this card, so you want a new dawn to start. And you want things to be balanced, the energies to be balanced. Your guidance is the Death card, change. The outcome is the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, that's good. Okay, so there is a lot of stuff going on in the background. There's a lot of fire. So, things could crumble quickly and you feel stuck at work or in your career. You feel completely stuck, and it's probably because of, I don't think it's a lack of money. I think it's more like you're tied up because you're not in control. This is beyond your control. These are all external forces, but it's causing you to feel stuck, okay? Just like that card here, she wants to sleep, and yet she's got people playing in her head. Or maybe she's got, the people playing in her head could be worries, right? And that's what we see with the 8 of Swords. We see worries, and they're mental worries. So she's trying to rest, get some sleep, but her mind keeps turning and turning at night. She's not traumatized, but she's restless in her mind at night. So she's not getting a whole lot of sleep, and she's tormented. That's the word I was looking for, tormented. The opposing obstacles is, you guys have been working very hard. You've won some battles. You're not winning the war yet. But there seems to be no recognition or no advancement with all the little wins that you've had so far. You're hoping for something to be more equilibrated, more balanced. And you want something new to start with the fresh day starting at the horizon. The guidance is death, putting an end to something so you can start something new. And I think this something is probably going to be your attitude, because we have dare to be happy. So you need to, and I'm surprised the Hangman didn't come out here, but I think you need to see things from a different perspective. maybe not expect so much recognition. I really think that you need to see life in a different perspective at work, and that's it. You need to dare to be happy. So turn that ship around. Look at the positive things that are around you. Perhaps no one has lost their jobs or losing their jobs, even though there's all this turmoil and uncontrollable things on the background. No one's losing their jobs. And that's a very positive thing in this today's economy, what's going on. So you need to change your perspective. So focus on the positive, dare to be happy. Card number 26. That's card number 8. If you reduce that, it's number 8. Or it could be the 26th of the month. Maybe that's when things will start turning for you, on the 26th of the month of February. Or whenever you see this reading. If you see this in January, it could be right from the get-go, January. The outcome is actually very positive. There's going to be a lot of work involved, but the work that's going to come in is going to be successful in order to allow you to protect your assets and protect your loved ones. And you're good at what you do, so you're going to be creative. You're going to apply yourself. And this guy is putting the last huge rock on top of that house he's built, or protection wall he's built, to protect his assets and his loving people around him. He's got a squirrel and a dog. And it's raining, so he's protecting them. He's giving them shelter. This is a very good card. That's a good outcome. So I think it's focus on the positive, right? And things will get better. You'll probably clear up, get some sleep, get some better sleep, have less torment overall. Sagittarius. So let's see what the Lenormand has to say. You have moon, and moon is reputation, or it could be cycles, or it could be moonlighting, doing a lot of work, doing 2 jobs. But I think this is, I don't know yet. We'll see. Come on, I want 2 more cards. If nothing comes up, I'll have to pick some cards. 2 more cards for Sagittarius. Okay, got 1 here. Yes. Lots of work. The whip. Repetitive motions. Okay, we have to, and look, the answer. And then the ship. Okay. So the moon could mean cyclical events, right? Or it could mean moonlighting, like I said, or reputation. But in this case, I don't think it's reputation. I think it's more, you're either going to be doing a lot of work, possibly taking on somebody else's work as well, yours and somebody else's, because you've got the whip, and the whip means a lot of repetitive action, a lot of work. But that's the solution, okay? And then here we have the ship, which means traveling abroad, like long distance. This is probably going to bring you some kind of opportunities with clients or customers from abroad, or you're going to be shipping materials abroad. But I think that's what it is. It's probably something that opens the doors to be able to deal with people on a global level, or if not abroad, in a different country or a different state or a different city, depending how big your company is or the company you work for is. You know, it's opening the door to new business, but not local business. You have 2 letters here. We have the letter O and E. So E and O. Those could be company names, employee names. It could be whatever names, okay? We have the die, and the die is the camera. So to me, this is stating that you need to take good record keeping, okay? Yeah, you need to take good record keeping. maybe before and afters, okay? Because it's at one point you're gonna have to revisit whatever it is, the transition. You're gonna have to revisit, and maybe this could be as well. Dare to be happy, because you're the one that needs to do the change, right? There's a transformation. Maybe you should start a journal, like a journal before and after, and you'll see that your attitude, I mean, it's not going to happen overnight, right? It's going to happen as, you become more positive. When you focus on positive, more positive comes your way. If you focus on negative, more negative comes your way. So maybe it's about keeping a journal or a record of your mental states before and after the changes occurs, the transformation within yourself occurs. Okay? And that's very positive. When you do that, you can clearly see the difference. I started a journal, actually, a gratitude journal last May. And believe me, when you focus on the positive, you attract positive. And, things had gone really bad for me for years. And, the last straw that broke my camel's back was back in April of 2020. And I said, it can't get worse than this, like really, literally speaking. It was horrible. It was the worst of ever. And it took me a month to start thinking, okay, I really have to start thinking positive. And so I made a point of starting a journal, and every day I'd go for walks and in nature, and I would look out for signs. I'd start counting animals that I'd see on my walks. I'd start looking for things that were unusual to see. And I just journaled those and thanked the universe for sending those to me, for allowing me to see and feel and smell the smells, whatever it is. I just thank the universe. And you know what? My life has turned around since then. I was supposed to start this channel back in January of last year, and I started it this November. But it did take me 5 months to get the courage and the confidence to start the channel after all the crap that happened in my life. And I think it's the journaling that helped me. So that's a little sidebar for you, Sagittarius. Sorry for sharing a little too much of personal information, but I think that's what's being asked of you here, is to start journaling and focus on the positives. You've got the Knight of Swords. And what I like about this is, if you see this as you being the Knight. Oops. Yeah, okay, well, I'm not going to take that, but I'm going to take this one here. Yeah. I like this. Yeah, oh my God, it's turning out to be beautiful for you. Okay, so look at this. If you are the Knight, and the other Knight here, this other person here is your worries. It's your alter ego. You're actually taking action, and this is mental action, it's verbal, it's whatever. You're taking action, and you're destabilizing that negativity or that negative person inside of you. You're putting an end to it. I really like this. You've destabilized it. Look, it has its armor that's basically dropped off, and now he's going to receive that heart, that sword in his heart. He's completely thrown off. So it's very good. You're taking the bull by the horns, and you're doing this, and look, you're facing your fears, you've got that dragon right there, and in the traditional deck, all 9 swords are up there. You're completely worried, you can't sleep. As we can see here, tormented, can't sleep. And now you have one of those swords, and you are now equipped to deal with that mental anguish that you have, that tormented. You're going to need to sleep and heal from this, right? You're going to need to rest. And here the devil, we have the devil that's, in his usual position. But the couple is actually having fun. So they're no longer chained as such. they are still chained, but I mean, they're no longer in a depressed state. They're enjoying life. Like, I see this as being more like you, yes, there's work to be done, but you need to enjoy yourself as well throughout of this. You'll have maybe moments of, sadness that you're going to go through again, but it's, what's right next to the devil is the Sun card. So you're having fun. Yeah, you may overindulge at times. Not a big deal. You're getting back into the Sun after that. So it's not like you're staying in the state. Okay, the Sun came out, and then we have the Nine of Cups, which is beautiful because it's like you're now being able to indulge in some good things. Your wishes are coming true. You've got the Ten of Cups, the happy home, happy contentment. We've got the Four of Wands, which is stability, right? Good foundations, celebrations, and then the Strength card and the Courage. You've actually now, instead of opening the mouth of the lion, you've had the courage to stick your hand in its mouth. Now you're cuddling with the lion. So you've come to grasp with your emotions and your inner beast, right? It's under control. This is beautiful, Sagittarius. Let me know how this works out for you, and leave me a comment, please. I would love to hear from you about this, especially if you're going to start journaling. You may not know right away, but let me know what you think, okay? So we'll see you next month. Take care. Bye now.